Hello, Redemption Church Kids Ministry leaders. Just wanted to check in with you all. Well, not just the leaders, but the volunteers as well. Hopefully all of you will be seeing this on all the teams. Those who are in the baby class, those who are in the toddler class, those who are in the K through 5 class, leaders and volunteers alike. I just want to remind you that we are getting ready to transition over to the Jeslyn for our corporate worship gatherings for the adults. So the adults will be meeting across the street, directly across the street at the Jeslyn. Our kids ministry rooms at the Orpheum or at our normal meeting location, 1021 4th Avenue, will continue to operate as normal. Parents will check their kids in like normal in the normal classroom. So again, as volunteers, leaders and volunteers alike, you will need to show up on the days that you're assigned and scheduled for at the Orpheum, not the Jeslyn. Again, kids ministry continues at the Orpheum in the same exact classrooms that it has been happening in. In light of the fact that the adults will be across the street, the parents will be across the street, and the kids will be there in the Orpheum, therefore being separated by 4th Avenue and by about 20 yards and several doors, and just there's a lot of space between us. I wanted to just fill you in on some of the measures that we're putting into place so that you can communicate this to parents, especially new parents. Please be on the lookout for new parents that you haven't met who are dropping kids off for the first time. You will want to put them at ease. We're tripling security. We're going to have 2 people working security at the Orpheum at all times from 10 a.m. as kids are being dropped off all the way through till the last pickup. So there will be 2 security guys there. They will have security shirts on. They will have lanyards on to identify themselves as Redemption Church volunteer staff. So they will be roaming the hallway and be out in the lobby. They are aware of exactly how they need to function. They will be welcoming people at the door and directing them to the classrooms that they need to go to. Be as helpful as you can. If you are volunteering on a certain morning, please be there early. Please be there on time. This is more important than ever that you are there on time. Please be there at 10 a.m. This is a very important season for us at Redemption Church, and some very exciting things are happening as we construct a new auditorium to meet in, and so that's an exciting time. But it's also going to be a slightly inconvenient time in some ways, as parents are dropping their kids off on one side and going to meet out on the other side of the street, and it can lead to some discomfort and some things like that. So please make every effort to be there by 10 a.m. It's more important than ever that we do that, so we can be there to welcome children, especially children of new families, into there. So again, be sure to reassure the parents that we have security, that the kids are taken care of and looked after. Reassure the parents by being there on time so that they feel safe and secure in that. They're not showing up to an empty room. Please, I cannot reiterate, if you don't get anything else out of this, especially during the time that we're transitioned over to the Jeslyn during phase 1 construction, please be there by 10 a.m. To fill your roles in the kids ministry volunteering. Okay, and again, just celebrate what's going on. If parents have any questions about why the kids are being dropped off here and they're going across the street to the Jeslyn, again, just reassure them and celebrate what God is doing and growing our church, and that we're getting to add more seats so that more people can learn about Jesus. And so as you're apologizing to them for any inconvenience of it, be sure to make that a celebratory apology. Yes, we know this is a little bit inconvenient, but this is a secure environment, a safe environment, and we're super excited about all that God is doing. Okay, there's one final note. So this is my outline. Be there at 10 a.m. Please be there at 10 a.m. Please be there at 10 a.m. be understanding of the inconvenience of it. So you can be all apologetic in it, but as you're apologetic for any inconvenience that's happening for new parents who are there, celebrate all that it is that God is doing and be as friendly as possible and as reassuring that the kids are secure and safe there. Okay, one last thing. If you're having trouble with a child but it's not an emergency, you need a parent but it's not like life or death emergency, then you will go out and find one of the security guards in the hall. They will be equipped with walkie-talkies. You will tell the security guard the name of the parents that you need, the names of the parents that you need. Okay, so you're going to need to be extra aware of the names of the parents here. If you don't know the name of the parent, then look at the tag on the back of the child's shirt or wherever they're wearing their tag and tell the security guard the name of the child. We prefer the name of the parent though, so please try to that be your primary thing that you say. If you don't know the name of the parent, then say the name of the child. This is in times that you need the parent, but it's not an emergency. Okay, so not an emergency, like a life or death emergency, but you do need the parent. Just go to the security guard, tell them the name of the child, or the name of the parent. If you don't know the name of the parent, tell them the name of the child. They'll handle it from there. They've been instructed as how they are to carry forth in that. If it is a life or death emergency, and I know you're not life or death emergency, but someone's fallen and gotten hurt, someone is inconsolable, just desperately in need of their parent, it is a full-blown red alert emergency. Only when it is a full-blown red alert emergency will you proceed this way. But when it is, if it is a full-blown red alert emergency, you will look at that 3-digit number that appears on the sticker that is most likely on the back of the child's shirt or stuck somewhere to that child. You will take that 3-digit number and you will give it to the security guard that is in the hallway or in the lobby. Just tell them the number, the 3-digit number. They are then going to radio over to the church. We're going to stop everything. Again, that's why I say this needs to be a full-blown red alert emergency, because we're not going to have a projector over there to project the number up onto. We're going to have to actually stop the service and say the number, and we're willing to do that and happy to do that if it's a real and legit emergency, because security and safety and comfort of our families is very, very important to us. But again, that's just to reiterate that it needs to be a true, legit emergency. But if it is, take that 3-digit number, get it to the security guard, and they'll handle it from there. So if it's not a full-blown emergency, just give the name of the parents or the name of the child. If it is a full-blown emergency, then you will give them that 3-digit number from their sticker. All right, so that's it. Please be on time. Be there at 10 a.m. Please be friendly and welcoming and apologetic, but in that apology, more so, and just overflowing, gushing in that apology, be celebrating all it is that God is doing and reassuring the parents of the safety of their children. And in case of the need of a parent, just give the name of the parent or the name of the child. And in case of a full-blown red alert emergency, you'll have that 3-digit number that you can give to the security guard, and they'll handle it from there. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you all so much for all that you're doing.